Good morning, Jay.
Well, hello, nurse. Wait, you're not Dr. Crane?
What? Oh, it's me, Dr. Quinzel.
What a lovely name. I do believe we've met.
Oh. Oh, we're doing this again, huh? Okay. Hello, sir. I'm Dr. Harleen Quinzel, your new therapist.
Well, you know what they say. You never forget your first time.
Nice to see that a couple of months in Blackgate hasn't hurt your sense of humor.
It's not so bad. Like a mediocre restaurant on the moon. Although, the company's better. Your new boss can be a real hoot, too.
Who, Crane? Sure. If your idea of a good time is seeing how far someone can stuff their head up their own ass.
Well, my entertainment options are a little limited down here, toots.
Anyway, you get me today instead, because he's out with a real bad tummy ache. It's a real shame no one bothered to tell him about the meatloaf.
Why, Holly, I do believe I may be starting to rub off on you.
Or maybe it's the other way around. Which reminds me, I brought another can of that spray cheese you like. Just make sure the guards don't see it.
You take such good care of me.
Stop, silly. It just doesn't make sense why they keep you locked up down here for so long. It's been months. And you've been on your best behavior.
Exactly. It's as if you can't start a riot, kill a bunch of guards, flood a few cell blocks with poison gas, and burn down the old admin building anymore. Well, without being treated like a common criminal.
Yeah, well, I never liked that building anyway.
Boom! Wow, you ain't exactly subtle.
A professor of mine used to say, the evil within us will emerge from the shadows. Crane's the worst of them, for sure. But he's not the only one. You saw how Tiger pushes me around, literally. And the patience. Now I can put up with quite a lot. But the lack of respect gets a little trying.
You do good work.
Ooh, you should hear the things they call me. Missy Q, Pumpkin Pie, Harley Quinn. Sometimes, I don't even think they know I'm a doctor. Maybe I should wear a mask like you. Then everyone would know.
I don't recommend it.
Don't get me wrong. I love my patients. I want to help them. I really do. If I could get through to even just one, that would be enough. Just one. Sorry, I tend to ramble when I'm nervous.
Snipers. I'll use cover to make it down this hallway without getting shot. Locked from the other side.
If you find your way out to those sniper towers, perhaps a way in will present itself.
Others are down. Quinzel's clear.
You've reached the antechamber. One more set of doors between here and Crane's office.
Let me in! Took you long enough. The creep's in here. Crane's pass worked earlier today.
Crane must have updated the code manually. If I scan your access card to extract the base algorithm, I should be able to crack it with my decoder.
Go for it, big shot.
We can stay here and chat all day, or you can get moving. Since the bombs I placed have timers on them, I know which one I'd suggest.
This isn't over.
I sure hope not.
Whoever hired Catwoman was powerful enough to cover her tracks. There's no trace of her time here.
I recall her escape, distracting the Batman with explosives. Impressive for a common thief.
Nothing common about her. She knew I'd prioritize the bombs.
Yes, and I imagine her rather impractical costume had no bearing on your decision to allow her escape.
Crane's gone. Where'd he go with my patient? I never should have let Crane's cronies drag me out of here.
You and Crane had an argument. What happened?
What happened was I walked in on Crane torturing one of my patients. Anyway, I threatened to blow the whistle, and he pulls a gun. I grabbed a baseball bat to defend myself. He pulls the trigger, and it shatters to pieces. He nearly killed me. Talk about an occupational hazard. The rest of it's a blur. God knows where he went, or where he took my patient. We gotta find him, Batman.
I'll search the area for evidence of Crane's whereabouts. Setting up a perimeter now. Prints are a match for Dr. Quinzel. Small traces of gunpowder residue on this bat, but the damage isn't from a bullet's impact. This was done with blunt force. Quinzel's self-defense story doesn't add up. .38 caliber bullet, fired from a revolver. If Quinzel was Crane's target, the bullet wouldn't be lodged at such a high angle. Quinzel isn't telling the whole truth. Quinzel wasn't just defending herself. She knocked the gun from Crane's hand before he fired, sending the bullet through the painting and the gun to the floor. She then swung the bat into the desk with incredible force. Quinzel's adrenaline must have been off the charts.
If I may, sir, perhaps she hid the truth out of embarrassment. People with the best of intentions can lose control. I've seen it happen.
Maybe. I'll keep looking for evidence of Dr. Crane's whereabouts. Fingerprints on the chair belong to Arnold Wesker, the inmate with the ventriloquist dummy. I saw him at group therapy. Crane's prints on the floor suggest he dropped something. Crane was preparing a drug before Quinzel put a stop to it, prompting Crane to reach for his gun. What medication was Crane about to give Wesker? I thought I recognized the smell. The hole in this rug came from acrolein, a highly toxic chemical. Crane wouldn't have used acrolein by itself. He must have mixed this with another chemical to administer the drug. A chemical trace will reveal if there's acrolein anywhere else in the room. A compound containing acrolein was stored in this bottle. Crane must have left it behind by accident. There must be more evidence here about Crane's experiments. I'll keep looking. No time for a full diagnostic. I'll run a targeted search for files related to Crane's experiments. Project Umbra. These files have a unique encryption signature. Whatever Crane was working on was top secret. The files contain months of research on an experimental formula. Crane was using Wesker as a test subject. Alfred, sending you information on something called Project Umbra. Crane's been experimenting on inmates.
Receiving, sir.
Umbra records updated. Access granted, you handsome devil.
Ew.
Holy Toledo! This way, Bats! I knew he had a secret lab! And what is that stench? Hey! Crane! Hey! Over here, sicko psycho! That's right. No more Miss Professional. Unless you mean the part where I professionally kick your ass. It's him! You see that, Bats? It's him! He's the Rat King. I knew it. We gotta get Wesker out of there before he kills him. That's right. I know what you are, King Ratfink. You're not a psychiatrist, you're a psycho-sadist. You're not even a Crane, you're a...
Where's Crane?
Where's Woody?
Where's Woody gone to? What are you doing here, Batman?
Dr. Crane was hurting you. Where did he go?
He went through that door. But he wasn't hurting me. He was helping me.
Stay here. I'll find him.
Whatever happens.
Alfred, I think I'm lost.
Why, Master Bruce, there you are. I was just putting on some tea. Your parents are having a very special guest over.
Alfred. Alfred.
Crooked. Here, I think I got it. It looks better to me.
There, sweetheart. Come on, let's get to the car, shall we? Boy, did it fine.
So, did you like the movie? It was always one of your father's favorites.
Still is. Jewelry. Hand it over. Hand it over! Easy, friend. We don't want any trouble. Do I look like your friend? Give me the pearls, too. Oh. Just calm down. Look, I don't have much cash, but I'm sure we can... What the hell? Batman. You saved us.
Did it, Bruce?
The man with the gun in the alley. I couldn't stop him. I could have. Who are you?
Leaving? Would you think you could just walk out of here? Huh? I say, we let the coin decide. Heads, you can go. Tails, you are gonna get the beating of your life. Huh?
you, Bruce, for protecting me.
Harvey's dad was a monster, but monsters don't deserve to live. missing prisoners. Where are they?
I don't abduct people. I treat them. You and Quinzel are chasing shadows, looking for something that isn't here.
You finally figured that out? You churlish brute. Well, whoever he is, maybe I should thank him for filling Blackgate with all those wonderful test subjects.
Where are the missing prisoners?
If you mean Arnold Wesker, he's back in the unqualified hands of Dr. Quinzel.
The abducted rats!
Well, if you want to know where the rats were taken, why not ask the one who came back? He returned to his cell earlier tonight, currently in solitary.